All right, so we're gonna wrap up the night with the last fight. We're gonna talk about the fight that happened between David Benavidez and Alexander. First and foremost, salute to David Benavidez and Alexander. It was a good fight overall. Honestly, I like what I seen tonight. It was a good competitive fight at 175. David Benavidez had to move up to 175. Just because the fight's at 168, there's nothing really there right now. There is a guy who's holding up all the belts, and he don't want to fight him, so he has to go up to the next division. That's 175. At light heavyweight, right? So he ended up fighting Alexander from Ukraine, and David Benavidez. He got touched up tonight. He got touched up. Alexander guy was tough, bro. That was a tough Ukrainian boxer. He was pretty good, very skilled. I like what I seen from him. But Benavidez, of course, he's going to weather through that, and he's going to get the job done, right? And, this was a showcase fight for him. He fought a tough, competitive guy who's really, really good, really skillful. Like, I don't want to take none away from that guy. That guy could fight. When I was watching him, I was like, yeah, this is a boxer right here. This guy could box. Not too familiar about him, too much about him. Probably people could put me more onto him, but he was good though. I like what I see from him. A lot of those Eastern European fighters, they're very skillful fighters. They got great techniques over there. A lot of these guys, I've seen some guys maybe 1-2 times they fight over there on that side, or maybe over there in Europe, or some parts of around the world. But some of these guys, they could fight over there. They got some good fighters. These guys are really skilled over there. So David Benavidez, though, he ended up getting the job done. He ended up defeating this guy. He ended up beating him. It went to the scorecards, and David Benavidez obviously is going to win that, right? So he still wants to fight Canelo next. Canelo doesn't want to fight him, though. Canelo doesn't want to fight him. So I heard Turki Al-Sheikh saying that he wants to see David Benavidez fight Dmitry Bivol, the winner of Bivol versus, Beterbiev. We'll see what happens with that. We'll see if that happens or not. Honestly, I like to see that happen, but will it? Time will tell. I think Bivol is a good fighter. I think the only thing with Bivol is this. It's just kind of like, Bivol's a good fighter. Can he beat Bivol? That's the thing. That's a tough, tall task. I like Bivol a lot. I like how Bivol fights. I think Bivol's action-packed. I think Bivol... The way I saw Benavidez fight tonight, I think Bivol would beat him. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. I don't think, even the way I saw him fight tonight, I still think I think Canelo might edge him, because the way Canelo fought Jaime Munguia, and I thought Canelo kind of carried Jaime Munguia. I think he left a lot on the table. I think he could have I think Canelo to have the extra night, knock him out cold. And I think Canelo had opportunities to do that, but I think he was just chilling. He was carrying him. But I don't know, man. I don't know, 175, he just didn't look that great. He looked good, but he didn't look like, he was a good fighter, but he was getting touched up. Maybe the guy he was fighting was just really that good. Sometimes styles make fights, right? So we'll see what happens. We'll see what transpires. But, I tip my hat off to Benavidez. I like Benavidez. It's unfortunate that, Canelo doesn't want to fight you. He's basically ducking you. All the Mexican OG boxers and legends are saying, yo, when are you going to fight King? Canelo's like, I don't know, fight him. But I don't need to do this. Why do I need to fight him? Who is he? Give me this. Give me that. I don't know who this guy is. This, that, and the third. Bro, the guy never lost that WBC belt you're holding. That was his belt originally. It's unfortunate he was doing drugs or whatever, partying hard, and they found coke inside of him. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's just kind of like, you feel me? If it wasn't for that drug, the whole scandal with the drugs that he got caught with, he would have been having that belt. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, come on, man. You got to give this guy, he's the original champion of that. You got to give him that fight, Canelo. You're scared of the L. You're scared to lose. You don't want to lose again. You lost to Bivol. You lost to Floyd Mayweather. You've had questionable losses in the past. Now you don't want to lose to this guy? Because you know what the Mexicans are going to say. You know what I mean? Now you're thinking about, you're playing the politics of boxing now. You're playing it very well, so. And you want big money too. But, the money really ain't, unless you go to Turki Al-Sheikh. But Turki Al-Sheikh, you can't pick and choose who you want to fight with Turki Al-Sheikh. Al Heyman and Eddie Hearn, they're going to give you soft pickings. They're going to give you guys you could pick and choose, and you can kind of, navigate through that. When you go to Turki Al-Sheikh, you're fighting this guy. Take the money and go and fight him. Now, if you lose, you lose. You know how many guys came to Saudi and, bro, I seen some undefeated guys. I'd be like, this guy lost? Damn. Got it. I seen guys get that Saudi bag will, bro. That will put you on Front Street. People see who you really are when the Saudi Arabians come, and they throw that money at you. Cause yo, it's kind of like, oh shit. You know what I mean? You fight this guy, the Saudi guys, you get exposed. Them Saudi guys, they put you in some hard fights, man. They put you in extremely hard. They're gonna put you again. You might fight a guy you never even heard of before, and he whoops your ass. I've seen guys who never even heard of each other go and fight each other, and just their O's are no longer there anymore. You know what I mean? The O's is gone. You feel me? It's a loss on the record. So a lot of guys are trying to protect that, right? So, kudos to Turki Al-Sheikh. Kudos to David Benavidez. He said he's gonna make that fight happen, the winner between those two. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't think he'll ever fight Canelo. To be honest with you, I don't think Canelo ever wants that unless a miracle happens or some crazy amount of money, or Canelo decides to just say screw it. I think Canelo should just say screw it, because right now, if he could I think he can beat Benavidez with that performance. I think he can beat him. I think he'll beat him. Don't worry about the height. You know what I mean? But Canelo's a little bit flat-footed too. So the way this guy was fighting was a little bit different from the way Canelo fights. It's going to be an interesting one, to say the least. But Oleksandr was a totally different style than Canelo, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Honestly, anyways, guys, I'm signing out. Kudos to David Benavidez. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Comment in the comment sections. And let's just, let's keep this sport alive, man. Honestly, I'm signing out. Adios.